feet cutting out. Over that are going faster than that. Disconnect from that. Look at big head. Look at big forehead. I just play. Frontal cortex is strong. The cortex is strong. Same. Trying to keep it clean. Trying to keep it light. Trying to stay positive. It's not that hard. It's not that hard at all. I don't know when I should cut my hair. Perfect length. They'll probably cut it too short. They'll probably like cut it up to here or something. But it curls. It curls so it doesn't look as long. Then the back is getting long. I just want it layered right, you know? It's hard to get a good haircut. They fucking me up and shit every time I go, man. Yeah. I'll cut myself. Did it come out a little crispy? A little too crispy. I'm motherfucker hungry. Motherfucker. We hungry. Seen Fast and Furious with Tyrese Gibbs. We hungry. I take my cutter. Took his cigar cutter. I don't know if you could comment, you guys. I don't know if you could comment. Because yesterday I don't know if you guys were trying to comment or something. The show. Oh, so crispy, it's a little salty. I take my cutter back. Yeah, I'm gonna go train. Let me know if you wanna. Let me know if you wanna work out. I'll work you out. I'll work your ass out. Like you've never been worked out before. You know what I mean? What's this? Oh, what are my thoughts on bullying? Usually a bully sees something in you that they don't have, or they've been bullied before, and that's why they do it. And if we keep spreading hate, what did Gandhi say? Eye for an eye, we'd all be blind. But like I said, some people, like me, I'm here to go against the grain. Now, you think about how one side could be rational and the other side can't be. Think about United States in World War II. They were the ones that you would say would be rational, and Germany didn't want to be rational. So even if one side wants to be rational, the other side wants to be irrational, sometimes there's war. What do I think on bullying? I think you should learn how to protect yourself. You should seek, and if it's a bully at school, you should seek an adult. And you know, bullies don't ever amount up to nothing. I mean, look at what they're probably gonna be like in the future to come. Most bullies end up like shit. Like I've known bullies that bullied me when I was a kid. Now that dude's in jail now. That's just one bully that I've had. Because I've had lots of bullies because they think that, you know, I'm short, this and that. But I know how to fight, whatever the case is, right? Yeah, bullying is weak. You shouldn't be bullying people. You know, it's a weak man. You're a weak person to do that. Yeah, I'm right on that. And the subject is still like, it's still in depth to even talk about it even more. Like as far as bullies, you know what I mean? And at one time, I was a bully for a little bit. I was part of this gang. And I remember there was this one kid, Gustavo, whatever this and that. It was just like he was overweight, something, and I think I remembered I said something to bully him, but he kind of went against us in our group, and I just said something, but I learned from that, and like I don't know how I really learned from that, but I just like started to be more kind. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, I voted for Trump. I voted for Trump even before all this like was a thing. You know, I voted for Trump before he even like 4 months ago when we was able to start voting. Because we need somebody rational in office. And you know, politics could try to divide us, but like at the end of the day, we know that there's a propaganda that's spreading disillusion. I was bullied and I ended up in a good, and they not so good. Yeah, I mean, what you would say like what goes around comes around. I'm not saying that you have to believe in something spiritual as far as karma, but if you keep on having that mindset as a bully, there's trouble right around the corner. If I want to go find trouble, It's right around the corner. I could go find somebody to fight right around the corner right now. Who knows if I win or lose? But if you want to keep finding trouble, trouble is right down the street. You know what I mean? So that's up to you. The best live of all time, right? Rational. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, if one side doesn't want to be rational, I mean, you gotta think about what you're attributing to, what you're believing in. Like, as far as like when people are trying to spread global terrorism in other states and trying to spread our values in other states, some people don't want to like have like America's crazy, bro. And then there's like political investments and stuff, like even from other countries in our country, and we have political investments in other countries, and we're over there taking their oil or breaking their pipelines or sending missiles and giving them nuclear weapons. Don't even get me started on that. How quickly I don't say the N word. The reason why I don't say the N word is because I'm not black, and I could give you a story on that. I grew up in Arizona, and when I was 15, I went to Louisiana, and down south it's a big population of black people. So I remember when I was there, and I from Arizona, I was saying the N word. I would say the N word. I went over there, I said the N word in class, and I keep in mind I went from going to a school where all Mexican, now I'm in a school with all blacks. So I'm in a school with all blacks, and I said something the N word. Everybody looked back like, what? He just called me that? He just called me. And I just started realizing like, wow, like this word isn't even a word that belongs to me. And at the end of the day, that word, it suppresses that group of people, because it's not a good word. I mean, there's nigga, then there's nigger, but there's like a thin line between those two words. And like, if you want to be ghetto fabulous, all to you. Jesus Christ saves. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I believe in God. I believe that God isn't just some guy with a big beard. You know what I mean? And we don't know how he looks. I also like to think that he's what they said, you know, in Hermetic texts and a lot of texts, ancient texts in the Bible, this and that, let there be sound, and then let there be light. So I believe that it's also a frequency. So you gotta listen to how people talk, their tonality. If they're really loving, if they're really caring, you could tell. But if they're mad and they're always like, yeah, so I'm gonna talk to you guys how I want, and it's also something with the sound too. I believe it's a sound. I believe it's a sound. Call me crazy, but it's a feeling. God is love, and love is God. Motivation, yeah, motivation is inspiration, and like what motivates you. Different people have different things that they use to motivate them. As far as that. So like you want to program yourself to something that's a good cause for you and your family, and for your health and your wealth. You know what I mean? Because some things are short lived. Black Americans shouldn't be saying it either. Yeah, I mean, like, you should guys, I mean, to each his own, you know what I mean? They're gonna want to keep saying it, whatever. I'm not here to debate them. Like, I'm just not, like, here to be with my people. Like, hey, you paisa. You know, they might say it's cool, but it's really bringing each other down, you know what I mean? We're all, like, as far as we keep thinking about color, we will always be separated. We will always be separated if we keep thinking about color. Because that's how they would divide us, and they don't realize like the minority is not really the minority. There's more Mexicans, natives, blacks than whites. So they have to do that in order to keep us divided. God is energy to be harvested. Yeah, God is energy to be harvested. And like the thing is just the way some people call upon demons is the same way you could call upon angels. So you could sit down and you could do guided meditations. There's different angels. There's different gods. Different gods. God has his angels you could meditate with, and you could also, you would say with God is like you sit down and you could maybe get answers, you know what I mean, depending how close you are. But there's a lot of things taking you away from God, as far as your diet, other people around you, like propaganda, and just the idea of like as if you have to submit to somebody like a priest. I'm a holy priest and I'll bless you. And anybody could be holy, bro. I could bless this water right now and I could give it to you guys, but I have the energy to do it because I've it's somewhat harder to explain, but like you don't have to go to somebody like pray and like to God and like, God please save. No, God, I need this now. This, you know what I mean? He knows if you're in good intention, if you have goodwill, and that's how you win. You know, good always beats evil. Shit, that shit vintage hard to find. Thank you. That's Sailor Moon. For sure, I like vintage stuff. You know, vintage is nostalgic. I like nostalgic stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I like to live in the past, but some stuff you just can't do again. So how y'all doing today? Came out a little crispy. I'm gonna get eat real quick and go train. Now I'm like an ecto. I'm an ectomorph. So I eat and eat all day, bro. Just some plain wings, bro. I just put some barbecue sauce on them. It's real simple. Bro, I could eat all day. Like I could gain weight and lose it quick, but I could gain the muscle real quick, fast. You know what I mean? But it's something I gotta maintain. High calorie. It's just who I am. My body type. Some of the people are talking about fasting and stuff like that. Some of you guys don't need to fast. Some of you guys need to raise your protein up. Yeah, for sure. You guys comment. You guys comment something. Tell me how you guys are doing. Tell me what you guys are up to. Barbecue. Yeah, you know, I wish this was better barbecue because this one had like modified cornstarch or some shit in it. But spicy food is somewhat good for you. I mean, like, it doesn't have to be too spicy, but if you notice, Mexicans are really strong. They have spicy food. See, spicy food speeds up your metabolism and it helps with muscle soreness. So that's why we always be out there with beans, you know, spices and stuff like that. You know, salsa. It's part of our culture, but for sure, it can help you in ways. But you don't always need it like super spicy. But sometimes spicy, but it tastes good. It tastes so good, but it's spicy and it's like, man, this is burning, but it's good. I gotta have some more. For sure. Oh yeah, it can upset your stomach. For sure. You have some salsa. Don't drink some milk afterwards. Don't drink milk after that. And for sure, I mean, like, everybody comes from different backgrounds. So like what I eat is what my family's been eating, like, genetically for like 4 generations now. Native and Mexican, French, whatever. That's a killer. Yeah, literally a killer combo for sure. It's gonna take you out. Then if you try to sleep afterwards, you're gonna be like, oh, fuck. For sure. But spicy is good. I mean, if you like, I mean, to each his own. For sure. What y'all up to? Y'all tell me what's up. How y'all been? I just skate. I just skate. I just skated around and ollie. That's it. I got over that though because I mean, it's kind of hard, but like my legs, I needed stronger legs. You know what I mean? But yeah, for sure, I could go up the half pipe. I could go in the in the pool, whatever. I could skate for some, but I'm not like a kick flipper. I almost kick flip. Yeah, I'm honest. Yeah. Rollerblade too. I rollerbladed before. We had some rollerblades growing up. I did a lot of different like activities growing up, keeping myself fit and stuff like that. One of my favorite things was tetherball. I like tetherball. I wish I had a tetherball right now. I was so good, like even like in the 6th grade, like 5th grade, I'd hit the ball off every time. I'd hit the ball off and they'd have to like put a new one up and stuff. They'd tell me like, hey, you can't be hitting the tetherball that hard. But yeah, skating is cool. Skating is tough. Skaters are tough. Don't mess with a skater. Yeah, yeah, dang, gnarly, bro. You gotta be careful. I mean, I'm from AZ, so I believe there was one skater, because my friends are all skaters growing up. We're all skaters. We all had skateboards and stuff like that. And there was this one guy named Jaws. Have you heard of Jaws before? He's jumping off like balconies, 2-story balconies, 3-story balconies. That fucker's crazy. He broke his leg like probably 8 times by now. You know, look at Tony Hawk. He messed his leg up so much. I mean, that's a saturated industry now. Skateboarding for sure. Like, I wouldn't say saturated, but with social media now, who knows? You could probably make it a bigger thing now. I don't know what it's like to be a pro skater, but it's not a job if you love doing it. You know, if you love doing it, you love doing it. I've seen people at the skate park. They don't get paid, but they go down there and they get down. They get down. AZ got some skate parks for sure, and they got you know, some skaters. You know, I respect them because they put in the work for sure. No, I wasn't hanging out with Jaws. My friends knew Jaws. I never really met him, but like that's just an example. Like he's blowing out his ACL, or I think his ACL, his ankle, and all that. Like, man, but yeah, for sure. It could get gnarly skateboarding. You know what I mean? But you learn how to fall. You know, you try to protect your head and stuff like that. But out here in AZ, when you go to the skate park in the summer and you fall, oh man, the ground is so hot. You're gonna get up real quick and it's gonna burn you like like that. It's so hot out here, bro. Right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, but you know what's impressive? But I've seen some people that don't look like they can skate and they could actually skate. So it's not always about looks and how tall you are. Like I've seen some short girls, like you know what I mean, that weren't in the best of shape, but I don't know how they're popping kickflips and ollies and stuff like that. So it's a technique for sure, and it's pretty cool because like that's a urban sport. That's what most people don't realize. That's an urban sport. You know, I think this first skateboard was in San Francisco or something, in Cali or on the East Coast. But like you know, originally like I think rollerblades were first, but that's an urban sport. Skateboarding is urban for sure. That's a real urban sport, you know. And it's also like what's cool is what I like about it is it you know it's I won't say like minority, but like skateboarders are like outcasted. For the most part, they've always been outcasted, but they'll still go skate that them stair steps, and they'll still try to go grind it, even though they'll try to like block the stuff and keep them from grinding and stuff like that. For sure. Oh man, yeah. Sometimes it goes like that, man. Sometimes you try your best, but you know you might break something. That's part of skateboarding, right? But if you were too scared to do the trick, then how could you do the trick, right? You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to go all out. And the worst thing that I mean, you could break your stuff, but like the worst thing I've probably seen is a popsicle. And you popsicle that board, and that board go between them legs, and you fall on that board. Oh man, that's bad. How do I like to blend? Yeah, I love Slipknot. Why walk around me? You can't see me, wait and bleed. Yeah, I love Slipknot. Duality, wait and bleed. What's that? Memories. Yeah, I love Slipknot. For sure. I mean, like I don't always agree with everything, like as far as like the demonistic approach, but like at the same time, sometimes there's a dark place you go to. I'm not saying to stay in that dark place. Okay, I used to really listen to like 3 Days Grace. I love Senses Fail. I love Falling in Reverse. Um, I love what was it? It was Rodney Rat King, but it was yeah, it was Falling in Reverse. But yeah, I love rock and roll for sure. I used to own a reptile. I used to own a little lizard. And my friend, he came over when I was young, and he brought this lizard over, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, well, I'm leaving. I'm going to Mexico, bro." And I was like, "What? When you left your lizard, bro?" So I had that lizard for probably like 2 years, and I gave it to my cousin, and then they ended up giving it away. But for sure. How about Corn? I never really got into Corn. You know, I think I might know one or two songs. I might have to go check them out, bro. For sure. Sebastian Batch. No, is that a rock star? I never heard of him. Do you listen? It's good to listen for vibes. Yeah, for sure. I mean, music is subliminal. Yeah, I could rap. For sure, I have music. You could go on SoundCloud. It's Young Fox Reyes. I have probably about like 30 to 50 songs. Classical is back. Okay, oh, phone's on 5%, you guys. I didn't charge it all the way, but I'm still here. Classical is, yeah, I love classical music too as well. I'll pour me a glass of wine. I'll put on my suit and I'll bump some classical. Or listen, bump, same thing. I love classical music for sure. A lot of different music, different music has different things to offer. And what I realized growing up real young was like most of my family just listened to R&B, just rap. They never wanted to hear alternative music, EDM, rap, classical, etc., reggae, jazz. And what they didn't realize is that it had different things to offer because the way that the rap expressed itself and the things that it was talking was different than most rap. Wine? Oh, I'm 22 years old, bro. I'll be 23 in February. Yep. What about y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all let me know how y'all doing. Let me know if you got any video ideas or anything like that you guys would want to see. So now I'm just eating. I'm about to go train. Yeah, I look real young because I mean I could look better right now. I didn't get the best sleep last night. You know, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get my protein up. But for the most part, I don't stress. Okay, I smoked like weed. I smoked lots of weed. But now I only smoke Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I might take a few puffs, you know, here and there. But I only smoke Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Man, who knows? Man, I might smoke like a train. But the thing is I stopped drinking. I used to drink a lot more, but not as much. Worked out, but frequencies kept me young at a young age. Like I started listening to Hertz frequencies, like probably 15, 13. But I'm an empath. I'm an empath. I don't stress. I'm an empath, so I don't stress. I don't stress, and I don't age like that. If you know what an empath is, you search up an empath. We stay young for a really long time. Okay, but yeah, chat. I don't know about that. I don't know where's the chat at, but sure. But yeah, I don't stress like that. My body works different. I'm blessed. I'm fortunate, and yeah. I mean, it's not. They've always told me like, well, you look really young. I'm like, well, I might look 15 now. Who cares? When I'm 30, it's gonna be the best. It's gonna be good when I'm older, cause you know what I mean. Some people are 20 and they already look like they're 30. Like, think about this. You ever seen a guy who had like 10 kids and he's 30 years old and his eyes are all fucking black and he's all like, yeah, I gotta go to work. Gotta go to work. Support all my kids. My bad. Support all my kids. And he's all stressed out. His hair's falling out and shit. Hey, I don't want to hear about your uncle. I don't want to hear about your uncle, okay? I don't want to hear about what he did to you. Exactly, yeah. So zesty, yeah, I'm zesty, fresh, you know what I mean? I could be more fresh, you know, but it's not not always about looks. Because real men are not supposed to look pretty. I just got long hair, I've been growing it out. They fuck it up every time I'm in here. My bad, y'all had to see that. That's something to my teeth. Nothing. I'm wearing that bandana. Look. This right here, I washed it. A bunch of dye come out. It's gonna come out with dye. If anything, I'll tell you guys about that. The clothes you wear, you gotta be careful because polyester, BPA. Stay away from that BPA. If I had a choice, I would drink. Well, you know, financially you can't right now. But if I had a choice, I'd probably drink only like spring water. That comes from glass bottles, and that comes from like liquid death, I guess. I just don't like how it says liquid death on it. You know what I mean? Because I believe that water has feelings. So, I know. I know it. Let's see. Let's see if the comments are working. Let's see if the comments are working, you guys. I let this food go down a little bit, even though I got a high metabolism. It's gonna fucking process real quick. I'm gonna drink the coffee. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go kick some ass. I'm gonna go train some. Cause you know that's who I am. Cause I'm that guy. Cause I'm that guy. Y'all let me know what's up. Is the comments working? Is it working? Don't mind that sound. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the comments, y'all. What's up? We got that? We got that? Y'all let me know. Let me know. I'll be cracking my neck sometimes, like, oh, y'all hear that? That's real. Y'all don't do that. Y'all be careful. Y'all end up paralyzed. Nah, I'm just playing. For sure. Yeah. Bam bam biddy bam bam. Is the fucking mic on? Is the fucking mic on? Let's start a poll. Yeah. What's up with this? Got filters. I don't know what's up. Let me check this real quick. Don't know where the comments are at, y'all. Hey, look, my shirt look cool. How y'all doing? We're gonna try this again, y'all. We're gonna try this again. I wanna read y'all comments. I'll be back right now. I'm gonna redo it.